extra edge to the three-time MVP this evening. Wilson in her bag like the fries are at the bottom tonight. Chelsea Gray says, let me clear my throat. Minnie comes off, the putback good. Jackie Young inside. And they turn out the lights on Seattle's season.
My teammates have my back, and I'm just so grateful to continue to just play alongside them. We did our job in front of these amazing fans, and now we got to do it all over again.
Well, in Vegas's victory, Becky Hammon won her 21st career playoff game, by the way, passing a couple of legends in doing so, as you can see here. So she's moved up to 9th on the list here in WNBA history. And we get her for a couple of minutes. Becky Hammon joining us right here on NBA Today. We always appreciate you stopping by, Coach. Congratulations on the win. I feel like I should have had a blood pressure cuff on during the end of that game. Can you just describe it? Maybe give me a couple of words of what you were feeling in that moment.
Man, yeah, it doesn't get any closer than that last night. On the team after, normally I'm pretty cold-blooded over there. I'm vampire, like my heart rate doesn't go up much, but it shot up a little bit yesterday. I'm not going to lie. It shot up a little bit yesterday, but really fortunate to come out with the win. We really ground that one out, and yeah, moving on to this next round, so we're excited.
Before we move on, let's just dive into the specifics of what exactly that looked like on the floor, right? It's 18 seconds left. You got Erica Wheeler, right? She hits the tough jumper to take the lead. Next possession, Asia misses, which was rare last night, and Jackie gets the putback. The Storm have one more chance. Can you just walk me through that final possession from your vantage point?
Yeah, well, what's interesting is I threw Kia Stokes in there. I hadn't played her 2 seconds of the whole game, and in the most important, defensive stop of our season, and that's just the trust that I have in that group. But putting her out there, I told her afterwards, I'm sorry to do that to your knees, but to walk through, I mean, they tried a little stack action there at the end. It kind of had it hurt us throughout the game. They went back to it. We guarded it a little bit differently, just late game, and fortunately, they sniffed out the first part of the action. Erica shook loose a little bit. But seeing Asia Wilson flying at you can be a very big deterrent. And we were fortunate to come up with a really big board there at the end.
Should we talk about Asia a little bit? 38 points last night, her 8th in all-time playoff scoring, having passed Lisa Leslie. What is it that impresses you the most? Because I need some new adjectives to talk about what she's doing on the floor.
Man, I've been using so many adjectives, references, animal references, everything to try to come up with enough words to describe her. Last night, I could say, they were very committed to taking away our shooting, which left her one-on-one a lot, isolated in the post. And we just, at a certain point, the play calling didn't matter. It was just give it to Asia and get out the way. But she was on another level last night. She really has been basically all year. I mean, this last stretch of like 19, 20 games, I mean, she's just been out of this world. So, yeah, I mean, she got that last one up. Jackie, I don't know if you've seen a still shot of that last shot with Jackie with the putback, but it was unbelievable putback. But Asia got us to that point. I mean, it was just dig in time, and I do trust my group down the stretch. Close games.
It is a group effort, but I think that give it to Asia is a perfectly brilliant play call there.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Give the ball to the best player in the world.
And get out the way, right? Speaking of Asia, she took home her 3rd Defensive Player of the Year award. This one was a co-Defensive Player of the Year. What was your reaction to that? And are you expecting maybe a little bit more hardware to be added to her already busy trophy case coming up?
Yeah, I mean, probably, Elena Smith isn't probably too happy with the co either. However, these are both two really dominant defenders in our league. But I'm happy for Asia to get that recognition. She's, I've said it before, but her blocks are so demonstrative. They're so physically dominating that it's similar to a dunk, in the NBA. The fans go crazy. She gets you out of your seat on the defensive end. And I think that's a really exciting part of our game because not many players can impact your emotions like that on the defensive end. And she really does. So, look, she's elite at that end. And, yeah, I'm hoping to add to her hardware. I hope so. But it was nice for her to get this Defensive Player of the Year award and get that recognition as well.
She's so great, Becky, at talking about the entire group and the entire team. I feel like before it's all said and done, we're going to be talking about Asia Wilson as the greatest player to have ever played in the WNBA. Is that out of the realm of possibility here?
No, I mean, it is entirely, I mean, she hasn't even hit 30 yet. And, So she still has a lot left in the tank. But Malika, it's her whole being that makes her so special. It's how she cares about her teammates. She is the first one to go and get, the bun cake for somebody's birthday, the first one to go and get the balloons, the first one to, dress up everybody's locker room when they have something special going around. She is just so intentional about caring about the people around her. And you're right, she's actually quite shy as a person and almost uncomfortable with all those compliments, but hopefully she's going to have to get used to it because she's all the adjectives. But her whole being, her competitiveness, her work ethic, how she sees the game. She's just such a well-balanced person. And I give a lot of credit to her parents. I was like talking to them. I'm like, if she's the best ever to play the WNBA, Malika, I could make a strong argument she is the best ever to walk this planet.
And there's no higher compliment than that. But what I love about you, Becky, is you make sure you lift your players up, and they also hear it from you whenever it is that they need to be able to get it together. I just trash garbage. That's what you called your team right before you rattled off that winning streak. It's what you called your team after they lost to the Storm in Game 2. Trash garbage is the new most motivational phrase in sports.
I don't recall using trash garbage. I might have said our defense was trash. But I really try to empower them, encourage them. I tell them when they're great. What's crazy is, Asia just gets her Defensive Player of the Year award. I went hard at Asia after that Game 2 with Seattle. And Coach Krzyzewski, I saw this quote the other day. He says, I coach my greatest players the hardest because they can take me places that good players can't. And Asia wants to be coached hard. She wants to be the greatest version of herself. And I would be doing a disservice if I didn't coach her just as hard, if not harder than the next person. And she allows me to do that because she wants to be great. And she has this air of humility about her that's just really special. But I tell them when they're great. And I think that gives me some equity in them also, because when they're unbelievable, I tell them they're unbelievable. And we've had some unbelievable moments. We're hoping to build some more. But this is a really special group. They've been, even during the really bad times, they've been ultimate pros, professionals, and just genuinely great human beings to come in every day and coach. And that is from the top down, 1 through 11. And I'm really grateful to be their coach and be able to have those times with them and go to war with them. We're in the trenches right now. And so everybody got to bring what they can. I say, well, bring what you can to the barbecue. And then if everybody brings a dish, everybody gets leftovers. Everybody eats. So that's our mantra. And that's how we're looking at this postseason. It's everybody bring everything that you can to give to the group.
And the next opportunity you're going to have to bring all of that is in this second round matchup with the Indiana Fever. They took the series against you 2-1 in the regular season. So how are you assessing this matchup now? It's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, look, we weren't playing great. As a group, the times that we met up with them. So we definitely know what they're capable of, the firepower. I think Kelsey Mitchell is an absolute handful. And then you got Aaliyah Boston. They have a lot of nice young pieces. I think Lexi Holt makes a lot of impact plays for them. So we're going to have to, be sharper. We have to get better. We have to continue to get better. I don't want to be stuck in a place where we are, even though we're in the playoffs at this point. Our goal every day is to get sharper and better on both ends and execute the game plan on both ends.
I cannot wait to watch on Sunday, Coach. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, Malika.
The WNBA semifinals, they get started Sunday.